And this meeting is hi, this is Team-22, and my name is Mary Lee, and I'm going to demo our working product. So this is our Sparky bot project. So the / command that's going to work. First, I'm going to make sure that my bot works. So right here, when I type Sparky bot Mary, it should give me a thumbs up back. Yep. So this reaction right here, indicating that my app is working. So I'm going to try the / command. So when I type in Mary report, it allows me to report like something like say wrong, Sprint-2 due date. I can submit it and then click done. And then in the Sparky bot project, that's where it would tell me that it's submitted. Now I'm going to back and to show you another / command. So this is going to allow me to create channels in the workspace. So I can just create a channel name and then I can add all members to it. But for now, I won't create it because I won't be able to delete that channel. So I'll just click cancel just to show you that that feature works. So this is our working product for the Sprint. And for the Sprint, what I contributed is integrating the database, the new database into the SparkyBot project. So this is the script for it. And then on the left-hand side, you can see all these tables, answers, assignment dates, badges. And then another thing that I contributed to Sprint-2 is creating the SparkyBot interaction diagram. So it allows users to use a Sparky bot so they know what to expect when they use each / command. So for instance, this is the dashboard that each user would see. So they just click launch Slack, and this is SER-517 right here. So in here, they can just type different / command, like right here, like Sparky help. If I just type in Sparky help, this pop-up page will show them like shortcut or like a quick information of like certain / command that they can use. For instance, like Sparky ask question, and Sparky find, and Sparky report. Okay, now I'm going to try a different command. I'm going to do Sparky ask. And then, yeah, so when they ask that question, it'll pop up on the page, and then the instructor, they will reply to this post and they can click answered once they reply to the student's post. Okay, and then now I can do, like the user can do Sparky appeal. And then right here, this is where they can appeal the grade, they can type in the assignment, and then they can type in why the appeal was necessary, and then they will just click submit, and it will say appeal sent. Now they can do, I think Sparky report is one of the / command. Yeah, right here. And then they can, this was something I showed earlier, so they can just write a report, report wrong due date or like a critical error. And then after that, they can just click submit. And that is my contribution for Sprint-2. The next member can take over.
Hi, this is Sai Nishant. So during Sprint-2, I have worked on integrating the database into the Sparky bot. It has some debugging issues, which I fixed, and then I continued to work on getting that bot to server to authenticate users and get user information. After that, I set up the bot onto the cloud environment and got the app to interact with Slack APIs. Finally, I have set up the testing and release environments to continue to integrate to test our apps integration and let the sponsor test our apps releases as we go along. The next team member can continue. Okay.
This is Ashish, and for Sprint 2, I worked on user stories, on the research authorization process, 82. Part of this, I worked on creating unit tests partially. I worked on writing all the documentation for the wiki and the introduction of the project, which I will showcase here. So the introduction, I updated a few sections as well, and I went through all the installation steps on the wiki to update any errors in this or this. And part of the test suite is here. We can see it in the, can we, what's that? This meeting is being recorded. Okay, I also wrote a few unit tests. It's all under this. I'm gonna push it to the GitHub shortly. This is like a skeleton code, and that's about it for me. The next member can continue.
I'm just adding to the previous segment of my presentation. These are the use stories which I worked on. I partially worked on researching authorization process for setting up the authorization. Then I continued to work on a little bit on design test framework and also setting up the test workspaces, user story 87. Then integrating the testing bot with cloud server, which we had issues with in the previous sprint, that is user story 79. And also integrating database with the app, that is user story 80, and completing simple authorization, that is user story 77. The next team will continue.
1 second. Hi, this is Pranit. So I'm part of Team 22. So for this sprint, I worked on creating test cases for the bot. Like one of my test case is about checking if the bot is in channel. It is yet to be integrated into the bot. And I also worked on if the bot has acquired the connection. I mean, it's a test case. So I also worked on the feasibility study of Mocha.js being used as a testing framework, as it is the best test case. I mean, through my research, I found out it is the best testing framework that can do the asynchronous, that can test the asynchronous code. And so I have worked on testing frameworks and implementing them, as well as I just have to integrate them with the bot. So this is the Tiger board, and this is the product backlog. We have yet to complete so many tasks in future sprints. That's it with me. So this is the burn down chart for our project. 1 second. So this is the burn down chart for our sprint 2.